Marty, AFTV, I am here with Christian after Arsenal beating Burnley at Turf Moor 2-0. Christian, we got the job done. Points in the bag, clean sheet. Is there any more to say?
Yeah, look, we said before the game, I didn't really care if this was 6-0 or 1-0. I just wanted the 3 points. And it's exactly what we got. You know, the first half performance was, I think, very good. Different in the second half, but I think we're seeing a more mature Arsenal now. You know, we don't have to go all out and try and get 4, 5, 6 and then maybe risk conceding. You can see the game out, you know, and that's important for injuries. People are saying it in the chat and we were talking about it, rightly so. You don't have to exert yourself. If you can just control the game, not give them any chances to get back into it, keep everyone fit, no stupid injuries, no silly challenges or red cards, although Trossard, bit of a stupid challenge, nearly got himself sent off. Yeah. But just see it out, be professional, keep calm. You know, another game, another clean sheet, like we were saying. And 3 points is all that matters. We put the pressure on now. 10 points ahead of Liverpool, 9 clear as City, who Liverpool obviously played today, City played tomorrow. And it's looking good, man. It's been a great start to the season.
All right, so listen, run me through the first goal. Victor Gyökeres opening the scoring after coming under some criticism. Other, you know, people saying he's not scoring and, you know, he's the wrong guy and, you know, all of this. Talk me through that goal, another set piece.
Another set piece, yeah. Declan Rice, again, fantastic delivery. We're so used to seeing this from Declan now. It's not even surprising when you see it. You know where it's going. It's going to go to Gabby's head, back post. Not quite sure. Was it Gabby?
Gabby with the assist.
Gabby's knee back across. And Gyökeres, that's where you got to be. You know, sometimes you got to be in the right place at the right time. Doesn't matter how you score them; they all count for one. It could be a tap in or banger from 40 yards. It counts the same. So, yeah, happy for Gyökeres. I think that was probably his best half, arguably, in an Arsenal shirt so far. I think his hold-up play was good. His distribution, obviously, got the goal. His input for the second goal as well. He played that cross-field diagonal ball, which was a lovely pass to Trossard.
Just about to say that.
Exactly. It was really good. And I think we saw how much we missed him in that second half. Obviously, he came off at half-time. We don't know exactly why yet. I think maybe something with his face, an elbow in the face at the end of the half. But we saw how much control we lost in that second half. He was stretching the defence. He was the outlet, the long ball, pulling the defenders, allowing Eze and Rice to get on the ball in between the lines to create chances. We lost that when Marino came on, and you saw a difference in the second half. Yep. So fair play to Victor Gyökeres. I think that first half performance will get a lot of people off his back. He got the goal, but it wasn't just about the goal. It was about the performance. It was about how dominant we looked, how good his first touch was today. He's quick. He was making decisions quickly. And yeah, big up Victor.
Yeah, and you know, you spoke there about Declan Rice with a, you know, amazing delivery. You know, for me, definitely not potentially, man of the match. And then he comes on, gets on the score sheet as well.
Who comes on?
No, not comes on. He comes on and gets on the score sheet. Declan Rice.
Oh yeah. I was like, who came on and got on the score sheet?
He comes and gets on the score sheet.
Yeah, Declan Rice. Yeah, great header. Like we say, it was the ball out to Trossard from Gyökeres. And then, again, Trossard, I thought, had a good game. Especially first half. I thought he was really in the game. Started really well, a few nice touches, looked creative, looked on it. Good ball in on his left foot and great header from Declan Rice. Not an easy header either. You know, he's kind of leaning backwards, got to generate the power, puts it into the left side of the net. And we go 2-0 up. And we're all saying on stream and on the watch-along, we thought it was game over. You know, you just don't expect this Arsenal team to concede. We don't expect them to concede shots on target, let alone goals. So when you're 2-0 up at half-time against Burnley away, you're thinking, this is done. And don't get me wrong, I think, turned over a lot of possession in that second half. I think Burnley edged the possession, wasn't as dominant or controlled. And I think Gyökeres going off played a big part. But this defence and this solid unit that we've got, Declan Rice obviously was phenomenal in the game. It's just ridiculous. Like the idea that we don't... When they had that chance, I think it came in from the left and they headed it over the bar. I was like, whoa. They've just had a big chance. Like, that's just not what we're used to seeing. You know, Arteta's getting everything right. We're actually making history. I think you mentioned it.
I did.
You know, the 7 clean sheets in a row is the first time since the 90s or the 80s or whenever it was.
87 and 98, I believe. And then the 8 in a row clean sheet was in 1903.
Yeah. But what I will say, look, it's good that everyone's getting gassed up and sticking their chest out and being confident, which you should be able to do as a football fan. That's why we watch football, for these moments, for the feel-good feelings and the good times. But it will mean nothing if we don't go and win the Premier League at the end of this season. We must. We have to. This team is far too good not to win the league, not to lift a major trophy. But they're doing everything right now. Like I said, Arteta's getting the decisions right. The substitutions have been good. You know, the squad rotation against Brighton was good. Changed 10 players, got the win. Came in today. I think everyone looked fresh in that first half.
Yeah.
Maybe Saka, you could be a bit critical on him. I think he'll be disappointed he didn't score.
Yep.
A few poor touches.
Yeah.
But it's also good that, you know, in recent years, if Saka doesn't perform, we don't win the game.
Yeah.
Saka was off it today, but Trossard stepped up. Gyökeres stepped up in that first half. Rice and Zubimendi and Eze, I think, was good in that first half.
Yeah.
So not all the pressure is just on one guy for the output. So, you know, we're getting it from all around the team right now. Another set-piece goal and another goal that wasn't from a set-piece. So what are they going to complain about today? Is it going to be, I don't know, 2 headers? Arsenal can't score on the floor. There'll be another narrative, I'm sure. But all I care about is the 3 points and we keep it moving.
So talk to me about that second half, the dominance, strangulation and suffocation of the other team, boring them into submission, almost like the boxer that gets a couple of early knockdowns and takes them 12 rounds and just wins on points, you know, sort of easy. Talk to me about that second half and your opinion and view about it.
Yeah, like I said, I think Gyökeres coming off changed the game a little bit. Marino went up front. He can do a job up front, but he's not a striker.
Yeah.
And he kind of struggled to get into the game. A few sloppy touches. Sometimes when you're thrown in at half-time, you don't expect to be. You're not up to speed. I don't think he was. We lost, like I said, a bit of control. But we're already 2-0 up. So it doesn't really matter. You don't need to go and score 4, 5, 6. You can just keep it at 2. We're so good at defending. We barely concede a shot on target. The game was over at 2-0. And then, yeah, if you want to criticise and talk about the second half, you can. But like I said, it was about the 3 points.
So we've got Slavia Prague, Champions League on Tuesday, 5:45 kickoff. And then we go to the Stadium of Light next Saturday at 5:30 for another game underneath the lights.
Yeah.
Just without going too far ahead, give us a quick, brief overview about how you see those fixtures going.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know much about Slavia Prague. I don't even know where they are in their league. But it's a team you'd expect us to go and beat. Whether it's a clean sheet or not, I don't care. Again, just go and win Champions League, make it 4 out of 4. And then Sunderland will be tough. They're a very good team. I've said as well, I think Granit Xhaka at the end of this season could be the signing of the summer. What a player he is. We know, you know, obviously went to Leverkusen, was invincible. His last couple of years at Arsenal was incredible. Was he 33, 34 now? Great player, great professional. He's always fit. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's a very good player. If you have an off day against Sunderland, they can beat you. You know, we saw it at Chelsea last week at Stamford Bridge. They had an off day. They lost 2-1. I think they're in the top 6, top 8. Where are they? I don't know where they are on their table right now. But they're doing good. So that is not a given. Yeah, we need to be on it.
Slavia Prague are were the Czech champions last season. You know, their stadium, it's a tight, raucous atmosphere, but I don't think they'll pose too many problems for us. But yeah, look, thank you very much, Christian. You've been an absolute superstar. Awesome. Really enjoyed it and watching the game with you. So check out all the other fan cams, all the content and the watch along that we did on AFTV. And we will see you soon. Over and out, Marty.
GFN Soccer TV, with all your favourite shows in one place, is now live in the UK with Samsung TV Plus.